Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we'll look at how we can use the Apache web server on a Kali Linux machine to share files. So the only thing we'll need is a web browser. We can use a web browser to access the files that are being shared on the Apache web server on a Kali Linux machine, or we can also use a terminal if we are trying to get to those files or if we are trying to download those files from the Apache web server. Now, I'm already logged into my Kali Linux machine and I'm on the terminal. Now, if you don't have Apache installed, it's a quick install. All you have to do is a sudo apt install Apache 2, and press Y for yes. That should install Apache for you. Okay, once we have Apache installed, we can check the status of it. We can say system ctl status Apache 2, and it's active and running. Okay. Now the files for this Apache server are normally located under var www html directory. So I'm already in it. So if I do ls-l, you should see the index html file, which is the file that has the contents that are going to be displayed when we get to this server using like a browser. Now I created another directory here and I added there's another HTML file in this directory. Let's try and see if we can access this web server using a browser. We can access it from our own Kali Linux machine using the loopback IP, which is you do IP address. This is the loopback 127.0.0.1. We can try and see if we can use that one. So let me go to a browser and go to this loopback 127.0.0.1, and I'm able to access the Apache web server. Now this is not the default that you get. The default page for once you have a new install of Apache is going to be different. So I did some modification to the index file. So this file right here, index. So I did some modification to this index.html file. And you can do the same. You can even see the contents of it. Just to clear. If I do cat index.html, these are the contents because I modified it. So you need like an editor. Let's say sudo vim index.html, and then in here you can just make the changes you want. So let me go to those. Escape. I'll save this. If I do cut again, you can see it has changed. And if I go to the browser, it should change. It's changed. That's how you change it. Now, if you wanted to share your files you want to share using the server, the web server, you need to put it in a different directory of folder. That's why I created this one right here, test directory. So I created this directory and I placed two files in it. So let's see here, cd2, and these are the two files I have here. I have a compressed file and a regular text file. And we can access those also by going to this folder when we access the web server. Now, if I go here, I'll need to add that directory, which is test directory, and those are the files. Now, if I'm coming from another computer, let's say I have another computer here on the same network, Ubuntu, and I can do the same thing, 172.16.1.13. It gets me to the site, and I can go to the directory, test directory, and I'm seeing those files. Now, if I wanted to get the files or download them, it's going to depend on what kind of file it is. For instance, if it's a zip file, it gives me an option to download it when I click it. So I have the file, And we can actually check here. Let's see, directory cd to download. Actually, let's see list. So the file was downloaded here. Now, if I try to do the same thing with this one, if I click it, I'm only showing me the contents on the web browser, but I'm not able to download it. So if you needed to download, you need to change this to a zip file. And you can do the same thing, same results if I use like I'm coming from a Windows or a PC. It's a browser, I can go to 172.16. I'm gonna get the same results here. I can download as well. If you are coming from another Linux machine, there's a command you can run on the terminal to download the files, even the text file. And let's show that command here. On this Ubuntu machine, let's say I wanted to download this test file 99 that I cannot download from here. I can use the command wget, and then I'll need to put in http:// the IP address for Kali Linux 16.1.13. I'll need to put the path to the file that I'm trying to download, test directory, and then the file name. So it's going to be test file 99. As you can see, it says connecting to 172.16.13 at port 80, which is for HTTP. It says connected, sent a HTTP request sent, awaiting response, 200 OK, and then 100% complete. Now if I do ls test 199, it's there, card test. And I can do the same thing and get let's rerun command, and this time let's change this to test file 77 and get the zip file. Same thing, we got the file. So this file 77.gz, and we have the file. So those are the two ways you can get the file. And like I said, depending on what file type, you might need to compress the file first before you can get it. Just to verify that just to confirm that, if I unpack this file or decompress this file, then I won't be able to download it by just clicking on it. It's just going to show me the contents just like this one. So if I go back here and let's decompress or unpack this file right here, let's use sudo g zip test 77.gz. Now it's no longer compressed. Now if I go back to this page and refresh it, and now if I click on it, I'm not getting anything. So that file is empty, there's nothing on it. As you can see, there's no option to download it or anything. It didn't download for me. Okay, that's all for this video. That's how you can use the Apache web server on a Kali Linux machine to share files or to download files. I hope this information has been useful. I'll catch you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.